Today I have a haul for you. It's been a long time since I've bought stuff for myself. I've done lots of hauls for baby James, but I really can't remember the last time that I've done a haul of things that I bought for me. And yesterday I decided to go and have a little bit of a look around in the shops and see what kinds of things are out there. And I treated myself to a few bits. Not very many because I feel quite guilty when I spend a lot of money on myself, and as well there are a lot more baby things that I would like to get than things for myself these days. But I did get a few fashion and beauty bits and I hope you guys enjoy seeing what I got. I only went to 3 places: Topshop, New Look and Boots, and I got a few things that I really needed and other things that I didn't need but that I liked the look of. So let's start with fashion. The first thing is a t-shirt that I got from New Look, and it says California, LA, and it's just a basic plain white tee with cut out shoulder details there. Hold on, let me just sort it out. They're cut out details on the shoulder, which I think looks quite cool and will keep me nice and cool for the summer in Brazil, because we're going to Brazil in a few weeks time and it's really hot there, and so I thought this would be perfect. The material is really light and flowy, and I got this on my normal size 8 and this was £8.99. Quite expensive for what it is, but I really liked it and it fitted well. I don't like t-shirts that are like too boxy on me because I do have big boobs. I need something that will kind of like hug my curves a little bit so that it shows that I still have a waist underneath all that boob, otherwise it just looks like I'm absolutely huge. The next thing I got from New Look was a pair of jeggings, and this is just normal jeggings. And the reason why I like these in particular is because the waist bit is not an elastic that's really tight or that leaves, you know, like that horrible muffin top there. And yeah, it's quite forgiving on the waist, although this is still my usual size, and this is super skinny. The length is really good if you're short like me, because it's not too long. It really does only go down to my ankles and I don't really have to turn up anything. So if you're tall, this on you might be ankle grazer or like capri style even. On me it was perfect length. I'm 5 foot tall, and yeah, this was perfect length. I really do struggle to find jeans that fit me perfectly on the length. They usually are far too long, and these ones were a pleasant surprise. I didn't think that they were going to be, you know, that good fit for shorties like me. So yeah, these are really nice. They have 2 pockets, real pockets on the back, and one kind of like tiny little pocket here on the side, and the front pockets are fake pockets. The material is really tough, almost like proper jeans, and I love that because it means that there's no see-throughness and you can wear short tops with it because your bottom is, you know, kind of like private. And yeah, really like that. This was a recommendation from a friend of mine and I thank you very much for her recommendation because I really like these. Next up was Topshop, and like I said in the beginning, I went to get a few things that I really needed, and I needed a new pair of jeans. The last pair of jeans I bought were maternity when I was pregnant, and then before that were a Topshop LEIGH jeans. So I went back for more because I couldn't find any jeans that were better than the LEIGH jeans. They are really good. I love that the material is so soft because it kind of, the fit is really nice on the body. It doesn't feel uncomfortable or tight or anything. It washes really well, and as it wears out throughout the day, it doesn't get saggy or anything. It just is a lovely soft material. My last pair, I got it on a width 28 and a length 32 because that was the only thing I could find, and the 32 length was far too long for me. This time I found them on a 28 length, which is much better against short girl problems. At least this one fits me perfectly on the length, and probably for most people this would be ankle grazer. It even says here on the tag that it's super soft ankle grazer. These were £38, which is not cheap. It's not expensive if you're talking about buying jeans from Diesel or things like that, but to me, I don't really invest that much money on jeans anyway, so these were kind of like quite pricey for me, and they are from the Petite range, which is probably why the length is a bit shorter. But yeah, I love the fit of these jeans. And then I also got a black pair of the Topshop LEIGH jeans. The black material is slightly tougher than the jean material, the light blue color, but it's not tough by any means, it's just tougher, it's just a bit thicker. But yeah, I got the same. This one didn't have a 28 length, so I got a 30 length, which will probably be just a little bit too long for me, but I'll turn up once and it will be all right. And yeah, just the same jeans, different color. Everybody needs a black pair of jeans in their life, and I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of these. My previous pair was going strong for 2 years almost, and wearing pretty much every day. So yeah, I thought this is an investment worth the money. This was also £38. Then I went into Boots and I wanted to have a look around what was new out there, because I am a beauty addict. I love makeup and beauty products, and I always like to look around and see what's new. And I hadn't bought things in a long time in terms of makeup stuff, so I found quite a few interesting bits. The first counter that I went to was the L'Oreal counter, and I spotted these two kind of like lipstick crayon things. They don't have a name on them, but I will put on an annotation below what they're called. But this is what they look like. This one is in the shade number 1 Silencio, and this one is in the shade number 2 Virgin. And they were quite hidden away, so it wasn't immediately obvious that they were new launches, which I was really surprised. I was also surprised that I haven't heard anyone kind of like, sorry, I've got to sort out my hair, any beauty blogger or vlogger talking about them. Maybe I haven't been watching videos as regularly, but I just completely missed the launch of these. So yeah, as you open them up, twist up the lid, inside there's a little foam applicator. I hope you can see it there. And the product literally comes out of the foam. I don't know how. I don't know if you got to shake it. I've put it on my lips for this video. I've got a mixture of these two together, and I love the combination of the two. This one, on the packaging, I thought it was going to be more of a like neutral nude color, but when you apply it, it's more of a corally nude color. Just a little bit more orange toned than I expected, and on me that's not a very flattering color. The other color is a brighter pink, the Virgin color, number 2, and compared to it you can see that Virgin is a more blue tone pink, and Silencio is a more orange tone nude. The formula of these, I can't really give you a review of them because I haven't tried them for long enough. I literally just applied them on my lips, but they are absolutely completely matte. The moment you put them on the lips, you don't have to wait for it to dry. It is matte from the get-go, but it applies quite velvety, so it's not chalky and it doesn't cling to dry patches. I've got quite dry lips anyway, and I didn't find that it was like, you know, struggling to get through my lips. I found that it was easy application, very kind of like glide on, velvety smooth, but it doesn't seem to be transferring much at all. So I'm kind of like impressed for my first impressions, but I want to give these a go a little bit more and see if they last well throughout the day, if they transfer a lot when you eat, and all these kinds of things that we expect from lipsticks these days. I saw the ones from Revlon that everyone has been talking about. They are the ones in the funky little packaging. I'll insert a picture here now, and I was really tempted to get it just because, you know, it's one of those things when you see everybody getting it and the packaging is so cute, you really want to get it. But I've read and I've seen people talking about it saying that it doesn't live up to the expectations, so I didn't, and I instead bought something else from L'Oreal. This is something that I also missed the launch. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche La Palette Lips, and I have the La Palette Nude, which is the eyeshadow palette. I went for the nude one, and inside there are lots of lipsticks. As you can see, they're all very wearable, pretty shades which you can mix and match. And I think this is such a great little palette for traveling. If you want to take lots of different lip colors but you really don't have the space in your makeup bag, it has a big mirror here which is great for makeup application. I was really impressed when I saw that. It wasn't cheap. I think this one was $12.99 or a little bit more than that, but I think it's great. I think the packaging is beautiful. It's kind of like mirror metallic gold palette. It looks more expensive than it is, and the colors inside look look beautiful. I will do a quick swatch for you here. Hopefully I've got enough space on my hand to do the swatches. So I've tried to quickly swatch them so you can see, and as you can see the colours are really pretty, really wearable, and they are quite glossy. These are not matte. You might not be able to see, but the lightest shade is over here, which is really light, so you probably can't see it properly, and then it gets darker and darker and darker and darker until you get to this one. Then I went to the Rimmel counter and I spotted this contour highlight blush palette, which I also hadn't heard about. This is one of the Kate Moss products from Rimmel. I absolutely love the Rimmel Kate lasting finish lipsticks. They are one of my absolute favorites, so when I spotted this one I needed to have it. The shade I got is number 3 Golden Bronze, and the packaging looks like this. It's pretty, but it's not as pretty as the lipstick palette from L'Oreal, which looks very shiny and, you know, expensive. This one looks a little bit cheaper, but it's okay. It doesn't matter that much, does it? So you have these 3 beautiful shades: a corally peachy blush, then a dark brown matte bronzer, and a champagne gold highlighter, which all go really well together. And I've swatched them here on my hand so that you can see. So that's the blush, the contour, and the highlighter. The highlighter looks beautiful. I'm looking forward to wearing this, and you probably can see it better on my finger there. It's more pigmented. Yeah, that's a better representation of the colors. That's the blush here, that's the bronzer, and that's the highlighter. They just look like absolutely beautiful shades, and I can't wait to wear them. So that's everything that I picked up on my little shopping trip. Hopefully some of these beauty bits will live up to my expectations. I'm already looking forward to trying them, and I really like the stuff that I got: my jeans, my jeggings, and my little top from New Look. If you like any of the things that I bought, the links will all be down below, and I hope that they're all still in stock. It's pretty new. I only went yesterday, so it should all still be in the stores for you to have a little look. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'll see you on my next video. Bye!